Why are so many people moving to Florida? And here's a hint. It's not just the beaches and the sunshine that's drawing people here. Florida is also a smart financial move. Last year alone, over 356,000 people decided to make Florida their new home. That's a 1.4% increase year over year. And Florida has been in the top 4 states growing the fastest in the entire country for the past 9 years in a row. Right here on the Space Coast, both Palm Bay and Melbourne have been ranked in the top 10 most affordable communities to live in the state, too. So it's even better here. The real financial benefit of moving to Florida is Florida's low taxes. Now, it may not be the first thing you think about when you're considering moving from one state to another. However, the difference in moving from a high tax state to a low tax state like Florida can be up to $10,000. So that's really quite significant in your annual money in your pocket. My name is Lee Johnson, and I'm with Brownfield Real Estate Group. I help people buy and sell property in Brevard County, Florida, and I specialize in relocations. I love helping make that relocation move as painless as possible. If you're enjoying this content, please take a moment down below and subscribe or like this video and leave a comment or send me a message via my phone or email. I always answer everything 100% of the time. One of the biggest perks in Florida is that it has no state income taxes. Now, what does that mean to you? If you live in California and you make about $150,000 a year, your state income tax would be almost $7,000. In Florida, that same income tax would be zero. If you're making $250,000 a year, you would be spending over $16,000 in personal income taxes, whereas here, you're still paying zero. Now, Florida does rely more on sales tax, but that's okay because CBS this morning recently ranked Florida as the most fun place to live in the country. We get a lot of our sales tax from tourism dollars. If you're thinking about purchasing a home and when you move down here, you might notice that your taxes on your property will go up the first year you buy it. But that's okay because the Florida Save Our Homes exemptions will make sure that the maximum it goes up after that is 3% per year. You'll also want to take advantage of Florida's homestead exemption. This can lower your home's taxable amount by almost $50,000 or $800 in taxes. Just be sure you file for these exemptions right after you close on your new home. If you're moving from a high tax rate states to Florida, you will see significant changes in the amount of money you're able to hold on to. States like Iowa at 9.7%, New Jersey at 13.5%, New York at 13.3%, and even Illinois at 13% have some of the highest tax burdens in the country. If you're moving from one of those states down to Florida, wow, will you notice the difference. So beyond the beaches, the culture, and the fun, there are tax benefits to moving to Florida as well. What are some other reasons to move down here? Florida is home to a booming job market with opportunities in aerospace and tourism right here in Brevard County. If you love the outdoors, you'll enjoy boating, fishing, and swimming almost year-round. Families can take advantage of Florida's educational opportunities with public schools, private schools, and charter schools available at no cost. And Florida's Bright Future Scholarship Program will help your college students afford their tuition. Our location here in Brevard County is absolutely ideal. You can take a day trip to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Jacksonville, Tampa, or even Orlando, where you can take advantage of some of our world-famous theme parks. And you can do all of those trips in less than 3 hours. And if cruising is your thing, Cape Canaveral is right here in Brevard County, less than 40 minutes away. You don't have to drive hours to catch a cruise. Just jump on a ship and off you go. Plus, with Melbourne International Airport, air travel is a breeze. Whether you're flying domestically or internationally, you can keep in contact with friends, family, and business associates with very little effort. So if you're thinking about making the move, I'd love to help you through the process. Give me a quick call, leave me a comment or subscribe, and let's talk soon. I'd love to see you in the Sunshine State.